Alright, hey fam, here it is. I'm gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. Some of you might get mad, but it's okay. Today is July the 24th. Okay, this is a day after the big pomp and circumstance here in Clairmount Park. I'm here today. Now see, we have white, I want y'all to see this. You have white tourists, like they had the ones that had the bus, big bus here. I think it was Saturday, because I've been here all weekend. They're about to leave. Look in the background. You see a Jeep, Cherokee Jeep. They were taking pictures, and in the back you can see there's the plaque right there. Oh, they call it Gordon Park. I'm sorry, I apologize. Look. Gordon Park. But that's the plaque in the background. Detroit, 1967, July 1967. Blah, 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 civil rights unrest, blah, blah, civil rights unrest. Really? No, that was a deconstruction of the black community, and the black community is at fault for that. That's why I find this very offensive. And I don't think people get it. The 1967 riots represented the devolution, the demoralization, self-internal by the black community, self-initiated, should I say. This weekend has been very eventful. It shows me where my people are really at. This weekend is about the 50th anniversary of a 1967 riot that really was the point that the black community started really going down. Even though that, you know, Comey Young, we had these mayors, black folks thought, you know, the civil rights, all this came to a head. But give me a break. A lot of this popping circumstance, fam, I just found this week to be disrespectful. And on the heels of this movie, Detroit, which I'm boycotting, I don't want to see that shit. I live Detroit. I'm a native Detroiter. And you got these actors coming in. They were on stage yesterday. It was just so funny. You're acting. They were on Fox 2 this morning. I was like, what the fuck? And they're trying to give these social commentary, these armchair scripted revolutionary commentary about Detroit. They don't live in Detroit. I don't know where these boys are from. Yeah, they got their little job. They're on tours. They say you go into these different spots in Detroit, but it was so ridiculous. I'm like, they had the nerve to talk about the relevance of the 67 riots and raids. They want to try to get a conversation going. You know, the Hollywood directors told them to say that shit because Hollywood is trying to sell a movie, people, to get their money back. All right. How much of this movie was shot here in Detroit? How many black young men or women interested in the movie industry were employed? Since you're so concerned about Detroit, get the fuck out of here. You know, we got to start being realistic. So, you know, people, you know, Gordon Park is beautiful. It's kind of, it looked kind of cheap and tacky to me, but you know what, that's just me. You know, people may say I'm being negative, but okay, come on. Look in the background over here. How come these directors didn't get any fucking money or give money? You see this in the background? I want y'all to see this house. That's Clairmount. That's one that represents the aftermath. Wait a minute, let me get a little closer. This is the aftermath of the riots. And this is too, this Section 8 shit over here. But that's good for, I'm glad that, you know, our young brother, you know, the underclass, we still have options, okay? But this is ridiculous. You look on the Clairmount here, Rosa Park in Clairmount. Look at the shit, people. Right. They're trying to do this head job on us. Give me a damn break. Are you kidding me? This is totally ridiculous. So my attitude was, you know, this is like, I don't understand why people don't get that the riots, specifically black people, especially those that moved over here. There were so many people here. The dignitaries came out. I don't understand why they don't understand that this was the destruction of the black community. Because after that, I'm not of that generation. My parents were, my father, he talking about he was in the riots. Anyway, he gonna get me for this. But anyway, you know, I'm Generation X. We came after. That's when crack came in the 70s and the 80s and in the 90s. You still got these niggas. If you look right